Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here, and today we're going to be discussing some recent Black Ops 3 leaks that have surfaced over this last week, which now, putting all the pieces together, may actually be legit, even though pretty much this leak was discarded by everyone before the actual reveal of Black Ops 3. I stuck to my gun. I always knew it was going to be Black Ops 3. Everyone was trying to confuse people that it was going to be World at War 2, but in my eyes, I could never see it being World at War 2. Possibly the next Treyarch game, I think they may do a World at War 2. I don't think the Black Ops series will continue on from any further than Black Ops 3, because then it'll just get too lengthy and we'll end up going way too far in the future. But I'm just so excited that I can now officially say that this Call of Duty is Black Ops 3. And literally after seeing that trailer the other day, I mean, I've just realised after that trailer came out just how many videos I produced over the few days where we were getting the Snapchat teasers and all of that stuff, and I mean, it was all just hype. Like, that was the most intense hype we've ever gotten for a Call of Duty game before, and I'm so excited to see what Treyarch can make of it, despite a lot of doubts in the community recently. But today I'm going to be discussing a recent leak. Now, as I said, this leak was discarded by everyone. It was a leak on Reddit by a user under the name of Mulamista, and I believe it's actually been removed now, because I actually read it a while back, scanned through it, disregarded it, but I think it's been removed now. If not, I'll try and find it. But I found another article which basically sums up all of this stuff that was talked about within that leak. Well, anyways, a YouTuber under the name of Long Sensation did a lot of research into this leak himself. Obviously, I'll link his channel and this video regarding this subject down in the description by him. He's done a lot of research, so definitely he deserves the credit. Go check out his channel down in the description if you want to go ahead and do that. So anyways, there was this leak about a Call of Duty Evo. That's what he called it anyways, the leak on Reddit. Now, at the time, everyone disregarded it. It sounded like a stupid name, to be honest. It sounded like a very stupid name, and obviously now that the Black Ops 3 trailer has come out, we all know that it is Black Ops 3 and not Call of Duty Evo. However, the actual information he actually told us, apart from the title, may actually be correct. So anyways, I'll put a few screenshots on screen now, and these screenshots are by they're about the same user. Now, the same user who leaked this Call of Duty Evo leak actually leaked a load of stuff about the last Call of Duty game, not the last Call of Duty game, the last Call of Duty game developed by Treyarch, Black Ops 2, before the actual reveal trailer came out, the multiplayer reveal trailer. So he leaked loads of information, and I'll put the two screenshots side by side now by Long Sensation, where you can actually see the date of when the reveal trailer came out and the fact that he leaked these before the reveal trailer came out, and they ended up coming true. So basically, what I'm trying to say is this source is actually very, very, very credible, as he has leaked stuff towards Black Ops 2 in the past, so there's no reason why he won't not be credible this time. He must have some sort of inside information, or be a worker at Treyarch or something like that in order to get this information. So anyways, jumping straight into the Call of Duty Evo leak, I'll discuss what he actually said. He said the game is supposedly to be set in the future, some around the time in the 2030s. America is unsapped by global political instability, having more terror, power and wealth than ever, but around the world. In other countries, the people revolt against their governments, blaming American imperialism for their suffering. To combat this, the Multinational Treaty, or MNTO, was created, a coalition built primarily on third world countries, featuring a modern and powerful military consisting of more than 75 million soldiers. The USA is faced with the threat of war and invasion, forcing them to initiate the EVO, or Evolved Viable Operator Program. To support them in the fight against the MNTO, this EVO program selects Tier 1 soldiers to have their brain actively synchronized with combat drones or soldiers that can go into battle. Furthermore, these Evo operators are much faster, stronger, and able to withstand extreme conditions. The game puts the player and his Evo team in the midst of this war. With the aim to restore global order, according to the source, combat is more open, fast, and tactical. Exo movement is also coming back into multiplayer. Now, although they're not actually exos themselves, they're in fact these sort of robotic soldiers where their brain is put into this robotic armor. There is actually advanced movement within this game. However, he goes on to say later on that the only advanced movement that there will be in this game, they won't be called exo-suits, but basically there will be advanced movement. You'll be able to boost slide on the floor, well, they won't be called boost slide, and you'll also be able to strafe and dodge like you can in Advanced Warfare, but you won't be able to double jump. So that's a key factor. You won't be able to double jump according to this leak, which I'm really starting to fall for. He goes on to say loading screens are going to be replaced by dynamic cutscenes such as a soldier parachuting in the map, breaching a door, swimming up, and so on. Perks are also supposedly going to be similar to Ghosts, but only 3 can be chosen without a wildcard. He then said weapons and equipment can be purchased with in-game currency, operator customization is going to be more in-depth than Advanced Warfare, and camos can be used on gear. Game modes from Black Ops 2, Ghosts and Advanced Warfare are also coming back to multiplayer, as well as a 20 versus 20 ground war mode, which is quite interesting indeed, according to this leak. He then says every multiplayer map is dynamic in some way, e.g. one map is set on a mining platform and during the match, the platform descends. Lots of old and new weapons in multiplayer are returning, such as the AK-12, the ACR, the Honey Badger, the SMC, the Scar PDW, the HK416, the KSG, the Ballista, the MK14, the MSBS, the MP7, etc. Score streaks are also coming back, and there will be a hidden evo-failure score streak, which I presume is going to be like the system hack within Advanced Warfare, so it'll shut down all of these exo abilities, which won't be double jumping, I need to stress that. It'll still just be like normal Call of Duty's run and gun on the floor, but you will be able to strafe on the floor, which is going to be interesting. And it also says the HUD is integrated, looks like the augmented reality of HoloLens. And that is all the leaks. Now, why do I believe these leaks? Why do I believe them? Well, obviously, at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I did actually leak a lot of stuff about Black Ops 2 before the multiplayer reveal. And once the multiplayer reveal actually came out, that stuff ended up coming true. So obviously, he is credible. However, this leak does seem very far-fetched. He got the name wrong, that's one key thing, he got the name wrong. However, Long Sensation managed to do a lot of research, and he managed to find his Twitter, and he managed to contact him, and a lot of the stuff which he actually talked about during the conversation on Twitter, which I'll put on screen now. As he said, you can go check out Long Sensation's channel down in the description, as well as his video about this, if you want to go do so. So anyways, what ended up happening was Long Sensation ended up contacting this user who made these Call of Duty Evo leaks. He ended up contacting him on Twitter and had a little conversation with him. Now you've got to bear in mind that this conversation was a few days before we got the Black Ops 3 trailer, which will be linked down in the description. So basically, some of the stuff that they ended up discussing within the conversation ended up actually coming true within this trailer, proving that he's definitely legit. So basically, all the information he's given us, apart from the title, is legit. So I'll go on to the conversation, and you just got to bear in mind this was a few days before the reveal trailer, so that's why it proves it was legit. So anyways, Long Sensation asked him, hey, I've been reading a few articles online in regards to your Black Ops 3 leaked information. Can you give me any more info/confirmation? Then the person who made the leaks responded saying, what do you want to know? Then he said, and then Long Sensation asked him, is the info legitimate, ? And then he said, what/who is your source? The person who made the leaks then responded saying, some of the information is legit, most of it is what the community has wanted every year, such as the dynamic loading screens. I'm my own source. If you plan on uploading this information, please block out my name. You can keep the profile picture in though. That is some important information. So first thing to take note here, this is the first thing to take note. is he talks about the dynamic loading screens, which he talks about in the article, so possibly that may be in the next Call of Duty. But then he mentioned about his profile pic, which proves he was legitimate. And it actually does prove he was legitimate. If you actually look at his profile picture, you can see that it's very similar to the leak that we got via the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 update, where we got the Christmas tree. We got a leak where there was a Christmas tree, and if you colour corrected that Christmas tree, it actually showed up this logo, which is exactly the same logo used in his profile picture. And this conversation took place before that update happened and before we found out about that logo. Now we still don't know what that logo actually means, whether it'll be a logo for one of the multiplayer fractions or some organisation within the campaign. We don't actually know what the logo stands for, but the fact that he's got that logo as his profile picture, which is drawn out on a piece of paper, as it seems, and it's the exact same logo that came out actually after he put that as his profile picture, proves that this is actually legit. So anyways, Long Sensation then responded saying, it looks like the logo that was hidden in the Snapchats. You could have just drawn that when it was released. Ha ha. But then he said to prove even further that it is legit, he then said here, and he said this will prove my legitimacy. Excuse my bad drawing. Now what is this picture of? Now he's drawn it on a piece of paper again, and again, you've got to bear in mind this was a few days before we got the teaser trailer for Black Ops 3. And this is basically, again, we don't actually know what this symbol stands for, but it's going to be something significant within Black Ops 3. Now this symbol, it could be a multiplayer fraction, or it could be, you know, an important organisation within the campaign. That's what the logo could stand for. It could just be something within the campaign. We don't know what the logo stands for yet. But this was a few days before the teaser trailer came out for Black Ops 3. Guess what ended up happening when the Black Ops 3 teaser trailer was released? This exact same logo was shown within the teaser trailer, which I'll put on screen now. This 100% confirms he's a legitimate source. Now, either he works at Treyarch, or as he said, or he gets his own information from another source, but basically, he is really legitimate. All of this information about this Call of Duty Evo leak, everything he's said, apart from the title, is legit. So I 100% believe this source now, and I think you should definitely go check out Long Sensation's channel down in the description. I'm very, very grateful for him doing further research, which obviously took him a lot of time to find out this information, so definitely go sub him up if you haven't already down in the description. So anyways, Long Sensation then said, we will see then. Then he said, can you tell me anything to do with the campaign, past, present or future? Well, obviously, first of all, when he did say, we'll see then, obviously we did see them. We ended up seeing that logo within the trailer, which proves his legitimacy. And then the person who made the leaks then said, Black Ops 3 will be in the future, just like I said in my article. Originally, I assumed it would be called Call of Duty Evo. However, that is not the name. However, that is in fact the name of the soldiers. They're essentially like RoboCop soldiers. They have a human head with a bionic slash robotic body. This allows the soldiers to withstand harsher environments, take more damage, and increases their strength. The campaign is amazing and something like we have never seen before. The worry in the campaign is that technology could be going too far, and you'll see why. Long Sensation then responded, that's insane, and I'll further back that up. That is some pretty insane information. So what can we take out of this? Well, basically what is going on is that the characters are wearing this sort of robotic outer suit, which is basically their brain is in sync with this suit. So whenever the brain wants to make a movement, for example move their arm, it will then move the arm. You know, it's something which has been talked about in technology. As technology increases, this could be something that we could see in the future once technology advances this far into the future. Now, he says what this robotic outfit allows us to do, allows the players to do, is it will give them more strength and things like that. Now, what does this mean? Could we be seeing us having a lot of health within the campaign? Could we have more health than Black Ops 2? Could the time to kill be a lot quicker in multiplayer? Who knows, but that's the impression that I'm getting out of this. Long Sensation then asked the obvious question, so are exos in the game then? He then said, no, robotics are different to the exos. There is still advanced movements, but double jumping is removed to give the game that traditional run and gun style. There will be dashing and sliding in the game though, for example. I can't really give you any more information, to be honest. Theorize. I'm sure the story will make sense when they continue to roll out the teasers. So basically, from this little bit of information, he said that double jumping is gone. It's gone. We can still boost forward and strafe on the ground, but you will not be able to get further into the air. Now, a lot of people have been speculating that that wall running may be coming into this game, like we've seen in Titanfall. He never even mentions that, so he doesn't confirm nor deny it. Wall running could still be a possibility. It could still be a possibility, but he doesn't confirm nor deny it, so it makes me think that wall running isn't in the game, but it still could be a possibility as he doesn't deny it, unlike the fact that he does deny that double jumping isn't in the game. So that's all of this information that we've gotten so far from this leak. As he said, make sure to check out Long Sensation's channel down in the description, as he's obviously put a lot of time and effort into finding his Twitter and finding out all of this information that he's gathered today, and go check out his perspective of this information as well. Now, he talks about the fact that it's wearing some sort of robotic outfit where only his brain will actually be the only humanoid bit of it. Now this ties in with the actual leaked box art. Well, it's not really a box art, it's just sort of like a promotional image for Black Ops 3, which I'll put on screen now, which we got leaked the other day. And this image, if you actually zoom in on it, you can see that he is wearing some sort of robotic outfit. Now everyone jumped to conclusions that he was wearing an exo, but I think it's definitely not an exo. What it is it's the robotic outfit. It allows the player to have some sort of advanced movements, but one's very different to that of which we've seen within Advanced Warfare. So that also further backs up his credibility, as this information was this actual conversation happened a few days before we actually got that leaked Black Ops 3 cover art, where we actually saw the character with some sort of robotic outfit on. So again, it further proves that this source is credible. The 3 reasons why is because he's given us leaked Black Ops 3 info in the past, which ended up being legit. He also has shown us a logo. He showed us a logo which ended up actually being shown within the Black Ops 3 trailer, which and he showed that logo before the trailer had even been out, so again proving he's legit. And now he's also talked about the fact that they're wearing robotic armor, and after this conversation happened, we ended up getting this leak which showed a Black Ops 3 character with robotic armor on. So anyways, that's going to conclude today's video. As I said, make sure to check out Long Sensation channel in the description. I'm sorry that this video ended up being very long-winded. I always just go off on a ramble and repeat myself, so I'm sorry about that. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, make sure to leave down in the comment section down below what you think of all these leaks. Do you think they're legit? Do you think they're fake? Or what do you, and from what you've heard from these leaks, tell me down in the description what you like, what you've heard. Tell me the things you like, what you've heard from these leaks, and tell me the things which you may not be so impressed about from these leaks. So anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here for the latest and greatest Call of Duty 2015 news and information. Make sure to check out Long Sensation channel down in the description. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.